welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and if this is the first time you're watching me, well, hello and welcome. Things are going to be a little bit different and dainty. I'm just kidding. It's not going to be dainty. It's going to be very casual. I'm just going to munch on my favorite banana chips and we're going to talk about Miss Chakpi pageant, and all of you must be, no, most of you must be wondering what the hell this Miss Chakpi is. So please allow me. So Miss Chakpi is a pageantry like any other pageant like Miss Manipur, Miss Nagaland. It's a pageantry where they choose a queen or a miss to represent and be the ambassador of the river Chakpi. So if you're still confused, Chakpi is the name of the river. Now why river? Let me tell you a little bit about that also, please allow me. So the river Chakpi is the lifeline of all the communities that comes under Chandel district, which is the district where I belong to. So this pageantry is not only for the Anal Naga community, which is my tribe, but for all the tribes and communities which comes under the Chandel district. So the reason they started this pageantry is to safeguard the river Chakpi, which has been abused by human greed and it has been degrading so much. So to safeguard and protect the Chakpi river, they organized this. Alright, so let me not bore you too much. You got the picture a little bit there, so I presume we can be a little bit on the same page now. So a few days back I uploaded this video on my WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook status. I asked you guys to ask me a question regarding Miss Chakpi. I was a little bit skeptical and scared whether if I will be ever able to make this video because maybe no one will ask me a question, but yay! So many of you asked me many questions and I was so glad and I was so happy. Most of the questions I got were from WhatsApp because my platform is tutti, you know, small. Anyway, no worries, it's still a question. Few questions were like, oh, what is Miss Chakpi, what is it about, and stuff like that. So that I already covered in the introduction part. I hope it's now clear what Miss Chakpi is all about. So let's just get right into the question and answer. And you must be wondering why I'm doing this. Jessie, look at yourself. From which angle can you talk about pageantry? Please, I'm not trying to prove anything. This was the only moment of 2020 which made me so happy and I enjoy a lot. And thus far 2020 has been city, very city. I'm just trying to reminisce on the good memories. Alright, so please join along.
Let's answer the burning question first.
Okay, were you also the contestant? Ladies and gentlemen, I was not the contestant. Just like you are aware, I'm also very much aware that I cannot be in those line of pageantry, okay? I was just the MC, I was just the host, okay? So, so the first edition of Miss Chakpi was in 14 December 2018 and second edition was on 15 January 2020, okay? So it was held in Chandel district, the district where I belong to, and community hall thong. How many contestants were there? I'm sorry, I don't remember. It was between 15 to 20. That is after the audition, alright? So I'm really sorry, I don't know when is the next Miss Chakpi, but they will inform for like a month or two before the event is held. There is an audition which will be held few weeks before the event, and they usually make a form where there is a criteria of audition. After you fill that, you can go through the audition, and if you pass, 2018 was a little bit lesser and 2020 was a little bit more. I don't really remember exactly, but I will insert a picture here where the winner holds that check. Okay, so let me just insert that picture, okay? You see it for yourself. The winner of 2018 was Ringjoy Lewon and 2020 winner was T.S. Sanghan. Mine? Samang lang mo ba? That was not my real hair. It was a wig and it was freaking heavy. And I have a problem of migraine. I had to eat 2 painkiller Brufen for putting that wig so that by the in between of the program I won't be fainting around and I won't be writhing in pain, you know. Imagine what we do for. I'm from Abongniku village in Chandel. I am Musum. My title is BD. Bongdon Tivaning. Musum Vaning. No, we are not going to live in Shillong forever. As much as I love Shillong, my district, my place, my village, my hometown is closest to my heart, and one day I would love to settle there. So we are not going to be here forever. We'll be back soon. Asto, we'll be back. I am not trying to I wouldn't be able to be up on that stage if it weren't for them, because they were so spontaneous and they were so articulate and they were so good in handling the stage. that I was very comfortable sharing the stage. And yes, for you, those who are wondering, I did host 2018 also. That was still me. 2020 was also me, okay? First year was Brother Rooney, 2020 was Brother Warngam. Let me tell you an incident. This is going to be all interlinked with my performance also. Performance as in how I did on stage.
In 2018, Brother Rooney was so busy, he was taking care from the little things like chair to the stage, hammering down the stage himself, getting the light system, fixing everything. He did it all. The only thing he didn't do was sit with me and talk about the program. So during the program,
Only we know how much we had to struggle for coordination, and we were like, okay, this, all right, this, okay. But I think we were fine, okay. So that was what happened. And in 2020,
also the same thing happened. He was supposed to be my co-host until the last moment, but it turns out that he can't handle everything because like 2018 he was handling everything. So at the last moment, Brother Warnam joined me. So we didn't have time to sit together again.
of all the things related to Miss Chakpi, this would be the only thing that I would love to rewrite, redo, sit down with my co-host and discuss the full scenario and be able to coordinate a little bit more beautifully, okay. But anyway, gone is gone. I had a happy time, wonderful, all is good, no worry, no beef, no tea, okay. Anyway, so next question. Your boyfriend is which tribe? Okay, which tribe is Dwayne Johnson? Please ask me if I have or not. How can you say which tribe? I don't have a boyfriend as of now, okay. Maybe soon. Coming soon. I'm just kidding. I don't have a boyfriend. Just like I said in the introduction, this pageantry was not only for Anal Naga community, but it was for all the people who are from Chandel district. And in Chandel district, there are not only Anal, but many other communities and tribes. So, mi bahal te da do ya so mona de mangni trende ama pageantry hai Anal hin ki thin na china mowa. Chandel community thong yam ba pum tu tribe ayam he am ka amahin kithen so amatu Anal isisin na de thanami da ka budun mang trend up long but civic Anal ki miss am sudan the Anal pe done. So anyway, yeah, I hope that clears some doubts. Okay guys, I'm taller than my heels. Come on, man, guys, spare me. Guys, I was going to be on stage, so I have to be as dressy and as glittery as the contestant, though I am not the contestant, but chalta hai. For a reason, they are winners. This girl is more lively, or this girl is very articulate. I can say stuffs like that if I knew them personally, but I don't know them to a personal, very close level, so yeah. But I don't want to leave the question hanging like that, so let me just answer to the best of my knowledge and according to what I see them on stage and how they answer particular questions, because I see I'm not the judge. Don't come at me for that, okay. I am just answering the questions that is being asked. Anyway, so yeah, when I see them answering question on stage and the way they handle it, I like Miss Chakpi 2018 a little bit more, not because they were not able to answer, both were very good, but 2018 was a little bit more collected and straight to the point and more eloquent. So that's my thinking. And then there was another question where people asked me, who were your favorite contestant, as in not the winners but just the contestants. And from what I can collect from 2018, I was because I was staying in Shillong and never really grew up in my hometown, so I was not very open with anyone. I was just trying to finish my work and get back to Shillong. But for 2020, I was a little bit more open and I knew the committee people a little bit. And so, yeah, I remember one contestant, oh my goodness, I forgot the contestant name. I think she was also the first runner-up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I forgot, but I'll insert it in the video here, okay? So I really like her because she didn't know me personally. When I first arrived there and I was supposed to meet the other committee member, she gave me such a warm smile. If I'm not mistaken, she was the one who got Miss Congeniality also. And she talked to me. I don't remember what we exchanged, but yeah. So that girl caught my eyes from 2020. 2018, I don't remember. Yes, I did intermittent fasting, okay? Not a strict diet. I am not the Johns, okay? They were not chosen that night itself. They had to go through many stages, alright? So whoever is chosen, I completely agree. In fact, 2018 Miss Ringjoy Laiwon went for Miss Manipur and she got first runner up. So, damn, it must have been the right decision, isn't it? So for Miss Chakpi 2020 also, I wish her all the best if she decided to go for Miss Manipur. I know she is going to get that crown for us. And this is for my cousin, okay? So 2018, when I was first called for this Miss Chakpi, I was very confused because I was not really in my hometown, as I said earlier, and I was confused how people dress, meaning I was scared maybe people will judge me because I didn't want to enrage the aunties and uncles of my hometown. So that's why I called up my friends whom I knew and I was like, what type of dress are worn? I was so confused. Because I was so confused, I went for black. And when I went there, everything was open. Everyone was wearing whatever they want, tight dress, slit dress, cut here, cut where, anywhere, okay? So I was like, oh, okay, this is how you roll, okay? So I was thinking if I get a chance to host next year, maybe I'll do better, you know? So 2020, I went for buying that material. I sew it, and when I was almost done with the sewing, I really wanted to make a high slit. You know, you can see most of the girls there in the video also, they are wearing all kinds of slit dresses, and it was fine. But again, my anxiety hit me and I was like, should I not? So I class it, okay? I class it and I wore that. So that's why you see me walking like a mermaid and penguin. Anyway, whatever, gone is gone. Let's live in the happy memory, alright? So that's the story of my dress. So, that's Sunny together. I don't know from which angle this butt looks big to you anyway, but no, I did not use butt pad. That is my 100% premium butt. I'm just kidding. I didn't use any butt pad, okay? Whoever asked this question, my goodness. My cousins are so annoying. Anyway, the essence of being a woman is to behave like a woman and be like one. Whoever thought that I can participate, God bless you and may you become rich like Bill Gates. But no, from which angle do you think I can participate? I will never be up there as one of the contestants. I don't think I can do it. I don't even have any attributes to become a miss. So no sister, no. Personally, the message that I want to give to all my surrounding and anyone who is related to me, try to see the good in everything, you know. No, I'm not saying that this person asking is trying to bring out the bad or anything like that. It's just a question, but that's my take on life. Try to see the good in everything. And yes, just look at the story of the first runner-up of Miss Manipur. She herself said in all the interviews from which background she comes from. She's not coming from a very well-to-do family. I mean, see, I'm not trying to act snobbish here, but what I'm trying to say is that because of Miss Chakpi, she was able to stand on a stage and represent her voice and later go to Miss Manipur and even bring home the crown for Chandil. Okay, so imagine, it's a life that they changed. Okay, so now I believe she will be having more opportunities to represent her voice and to be able to go forge ahead in other fields. I'm not trying to unearth anything that is not known to others. These are the words from her own mouth in many of the interviews that I have watched of her. Okay, so yeah, Miss Chakpi has done good. So many people are asking me about this stage confidence, and I wish I was like those people, big people, where they have you know, solid steps and formula to follow to overcome stage fright and all. But I don't want to do that. I was tempted to go on YouTube and search, you know, how to overcome stage fright, but people are asking me and how I did it. So I didn't want it to be fake, so I didn't do any research, and it will be very, very wrong if I say that I have overcome my stage fright and I'm always confident on stage. No, it is not like that. Every single time I have to go up on stage, I have always been nervous. I have always had a little bit of anxiety, but it should not overpower you and it should not get a hold on your nerve. And one more thing, when you are on stage, there is something or the other bound to happen which is not in your plan, or which you don't anticipate, unforeseen situations. But learn to laugh it out, learn to laugh at yourself, okay? Then when people laugh, it won't be as funny as anymore, okay, because you already had the first laugh, right? So that's one thing. And second thing is, don't stop, grab every opportunity. If it is given to you to go on stage, even if it is for 30 seconds, go up. Next time it will be 1 minute, go up. Just keep going. Then you will be a little bit more familiar with the stage and the people and the stare that you're going to get. Before, I never knew that I would be able to stand in front of thousands of people, but I never put a gap whenever I have a chance to go up on stage. So I will go up, I will mess up every time, every single time. There will be always a moment where I will come down and say, I should have said that, I should have said like this, always. But that should not pull you back from grabbing opportunities, and just keep going up there, and get used to it. So yeah, as boring as an advice it is a factual thing that I do, and I don't have any other golden tips beside that. That is my take on life, and yeah, I think you should. Yeah, that's about it. No, this was not the first time I host other different events too, of my tribe and also other places. So yeah, this is not my first time. But still, I still suck. Okay, there was one last question where many people asked me to talk about my experience of Miss Chakpi. Before that, let me just read out a few of the comments that people gave me. It was not really a question, but just comments, okay? So, yeah, I'm also wondering why I'm holding it like this. I don't know. Thank you so much. Give me money first, money. These are my cousin brothers, okay? They are always like, okay, girl's number. But don't worry, if anyone from Miss Choppy contestant is watching this or accidentally land on my video, I'm not giving anyone. I won't give until and unless they pay me. There is no other way. We have to shout because the crowd are so loud, especially while announcing the finals. Oh, and the last thing, tell us about your experience. I don't want to sugarcoat it and say that everything was good, but I rather not talk about it. My experience is quite good. I just want to talk about the good stuffs, and I'm just flattered that they consider me I can handle those kind of stage, and that there are so many people who can do so good and so well on stage. But out of all the people, they call me all the way from Shillong. So till today I'm very honored and thankful for the opportunity, and I had fun to go. Otherwise we don't really go back home, because what will we do anyway? But it is held during winter vacation, so it's even more fun time to visit hometown. 2018, I will say, was not really of a happening one because I didn't know anyone, but 2020 was so good. I had so much fun during the 2020 because I met beautiful people and they gave me wonderful time. So in 2018, as soon as my program was over, the next day I moved out. But for 2020, I stayed back for a few weeks, and that few weeks was not boring at all. And I think it will not be wrong if I insert his picture, okay? Brother Sainiel, he gave me a wonderful, beautiful time, and I'm so happy. And if it was not for him, I think I would be boring and I would have had rather boring time. But because of him, I visited so many new places, so many fun things. So yeah, I love 2020 more than 2018, okay? But not to take away the experience of the actual stage, it was both lit and it was both good and it was wonderful. And if ever they host again, and if I'm not involved also, I wish them the very best and much success. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I'm so grateful for all the support that you are showing me, the comments that you leave, the likes that you leave, and also if you are a viewer and it makes you smile, please take the trouble to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll make sure that I try to keep entertaining you guys during this time. Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.